What's up, world? I love saying that. I love saying that. How you doing today? Hope you're doing good. Today I want to talk about a topic. I want to give a shout out to my boy Damien. Self-criticism. The worst thing you can do. The worst. Don't self-criticize because it gets you nowhere. It does the opposite. It keeps you down. And you're putting yourself down. And that's the worst, because you have to be your best friend. Think about it like this. If somebody came up to you and they started criticizing you, telling you you're no good, the way that you did the last thing that you analyzed and criticized was bad and not good enough and you're a loser, or I'm not as cool as this person, don't compare yourself to others either. I think I'll just make that a double video right now. Don't compare yourself to others either. Same thing. It gets you nowhere. If somebody came up to you and they said that you were terrible or you were a loser or whatever, most likely, depending on your self-esteem, most likely you tell them to fuck off. Or in whatever way that you would like to say it. Or you would walk away, you would shake them off, whatever you would do. You would not, the point is this, you would not allow somebody else to criticize you. So why would you let yourself criticize you? Let that sink in. Don't let yourself criticize you. Start to praise yourself. Your job is to lift yourself up, pat yourself on the back every time you do something well, great, good. That is your job. And what you'll see is the less you criticize yourself, the more you start to praise yourself for small things, anything. If I got out of bed and I stood up and stretched, and I didn't do that yesterday, that's props to me. That's good. That's progress. Anything small. I like the way I'm walking today. I feel strong. Praise yourself. It doesn't matter. Anything. All the way up to the big things. But what you'll notice, the more you focus on praising yourself, the less these self-criticizing thoughts will come up, because they'll start to be overpowered because you're putting energy into the positive side of things. They'll become overpowered and the criticizing will slowly dissipate, and before you know it, it'll be gone, and all of your thoughts will be thinking positively and how you can do better instead of how bad you are. But it's up to you, my friend. You have to do it. And if you need to hear other people tell you things like this, watch the videos. YouTube is filled with people that'll give you positive thoughts, positive ways of looking at life. What's up, Copper? Positive. Be positive. You will be amazed how quickly your life will change. If you start being positive with yourself, you're going to attract more positivity into your life, more positive situations. You're going to put yourself in these situations because you're not going to want to do things that make you feel bad. Why would you want to feel bad? You're not realizing that you're making yourself feel bad by the way that you talk to yourself. So don't do it. Just don't do it. Say no. Say no to self-criticism. I'm going to make one of those little red bracelets like we used to wear in elementary school. Say no to drugs. Say no to self-criticism. Don't do it. Say no to comparing yourself to others. It's the same exact situation. You're finding fault in yourself because somebody else does something better than you. Look to others. If you want to look at others and see something that you like in them, that's fine. Emulate them. Strive to be like them if this is what you want. If there's a characteristic of somebody else that you like, Try to learn how to be like them, but don't criticize yourself for not being that way. It's the opposite. It's completely opposite of what you need. Be good to yourself. That's all I got. So, whatever you do today, make sure you're giving yourself what you need to feel good. That you are praising yourself. Because you know, the more you praise yourself, the easier it gets. Everything's hard before it's easy. Everything is hard before it's easy. Think about anything you've ever done. If you were into sports, how bad did you suck when you first started? And then through time, repetition, practice. You have to practice being good to yourself. Through practice, you became good. Discipline yourself to do good for yourself. Peace. Love. Make it happen.